soon.
You see him down already?
No way.
That's a good buck.
That's awesome. He's so cool. That's awesome, Josh. Oh my gosh.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
So this hunt really goes back to the fall of 2021. After Rachel shot her first buck with a bow back in 2020, we really couldn't wait to get back out in the woods with each other again and hope for another experience like that. We had a young 5x5 buck that we actually called Salad Fork just because of how long his tines were. First time we actually laid eyes on him was November 13th. So after we saw the buck come through following a doe up the ridge, we saw him kind of working his way up towards the neighbors. And that was the opening weekend of rifle season. And it was only about 15 minutes after we saw him and we heard a shot, the direction he went, and we never did see him again.
So in that spot we hunted from the ground pretty hard and a couple other places, but the only tag we ended up filling that fall was a fall turkey tag that Josh shot with my bow.
Shot a turkey with Rachel's bow. That was a good shot, wasn't it?
That was a hell of a shot.
Gosh dang, I wish you would have had your turkey tag.
I know. We're not going home empty-handed.
No, we're not. That's so funny. I really never thought I'd ever shoot anything with your bow.
You drilled it.
I know I did.
How'd you like my release?
Oh, it was perfect. I was pulling, I was like, God, this thing's kind of heavy.
Good face to have the same type of bow and the same release on.
Yeah, it does, except your draw length's good 2.5 inches shorter than mine. And you're shooting like 45 pounds. Did you ever think I was going to shoot something with your bow?
I don't know. No. I knew you could though.
That's awesome.
Good job.
Thanks for letting me borrow your bow.
You're welcome.
I'm shaking now.
It's all about how you know.
Holy cow, I think it went through him. Where's your arrow?
I don't know.
I think it did go through.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
That'll be good eating.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Did you hit that log? Oh. That's my broadhead.
That's good. Needs some sharpening.
Yeah, I bet. Look at all those feathers.
Got a turkey. Well, we ended up hunting pretty hard in the 2021 season, but we never ended up filling a tag, so we decided going into 2022 we were going to work a heck of a lot harder. We were bound and determined to get an opportunity at a nice whitetail buck.
Josh spent a lot of time traveling. It was very difficult for them to get out together. Rachel had just graduated with her master's degree. They were able to get out the first week of September to hunt some deer.
We had a buck we'd been watching. He was in a green soybean field, a good 8-point full velvet. He was still on his summer pattern. There was really no good way to hunt the field other than actually being in the beans. So that's exactly what we did.
Wow. Okay, let's go kill a big deer.
Okay. I will.
works out the same as last night. He should be within 60 yards right here, and that's kind of what we're hoping for, but
it never works that way.
it never works that way. For all we know this time, he's probably gonna come out back where I sat last night. And if he does, depending on what the deer are doing in the field, I might be able to get in this row and slip down and have Rachel stay back here and run the camera. So we're gonna cross our fingers and hope we get lucky, but we know there's a couple nice bucks in this field. And if that same buck that came out last night comes out this night, I'm gonna take a shot at him for sure. You excited?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna work. I know this is crazy sitting in a bean field, especially with the beans being only not even 20 inches tall, but trust me, this is gonna work. We're gonna sit tight and hopefully he comes out.
Some days you sit at a desk and do your job, and then some days you come lay in the middle of the bean field.
Are you talking about me or you?
Both.
If we don't get him tonight, we got tomorrow, and that's it. And then I'm gone. I won't be able to come back here. So these beans are going to turn by the time I get back at the end of the month. These deer will not be hitting it in daylight, I can promise you. So we're hoping we can get them up while they're still in their summer pattern.
I don't know, I'm shaking like a frickin' leaf right now. Do you think I got him?
I think you did. I think you did.
Left and right was perfect.
Yeah.
Left and right was perfect.
Good.
I knew it was now or never.
Yeah.
I split my 50-60. I was shaking like a leaf, but I was pulling.
It looked.
It felt like it broke perfect. It really did. But I swear I saw that green knock hit high. I don't know.
I don't know. I think
He didn't meal kick.
Out.
He didn't meal kick, which has me worried. 'Cause usually if you hit them in the lungs, they're gonna mule kick. I didn't see him run back towards where he came from, though.
I didn't either. Should we creep over to that hill there?
Yeah, let's at least get to the hill to see if we can see anything. I want to find that arrow before anything.
Yeah.
He was coming right to us.
Oh God, I know. And the way he stood there, I was like, oh my God.
I'm shaking so
The whole
bad.
time, Josh, I wish you could see my face. I was just like,
Oh my God. I drew back and I was like, I was calm, but at the same time I was like, this is gonna be hard to get this release to go off. And I like settled in, I was like, pull, and I started pulling and it broke. I don't think he reacted, did he?
no, I don't think
He stood
dropped.
still.
He stood still the whole time. The camera was like focused a little behind him, but he was looking right at us. I thought, there's no way I'm reaching my hand up.
Yeah.
You know, he was on there though. I got it.
The arrow went through, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I hit him high.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We can only go from here is the thing. So
Let's grab the stuff and go over to
let's-
that hill.
yes.
If I hit him, I don't think I hit him good. Yeah, there's blood on it. I think it's just meat tissue. Yeah. Dang it. I hit him right through the backstrap.
Well, we still need to.
Yeah, we'll go up on this hill and see if we can see. I never did see him go back across.
No, I didn't. That train was coming by.
Unfortunately, after watching him run off and then looking back at the footage, we think we hit him pretty much just right through the top of the backstrap. Like, he hardly ducked at all. I just straight up hit him high. And the way he took off running and everything, it's not a vital hit by any means. We went up over here to this hill in class and I saw him standing there wagging his tail and everything. He looked fine and he went back into the trees where he came out of. So 100% he's not going to die from this shot. We haven't even found any blood right here in front of the arrow. So we're going to come back here tomorrow. Doubt he's going to come back out, but we'd be dumb if we didn't try it. So that's unfortunate. The shot felt really good. I mean, I was nervous, I was shaky, but the pins were right where I wanted it. He was actually 54. I split my 50-60, and I do what I don't normally do. I was aiming right in the middle behind his shoulder. I should have been aiming underneath, like that bottom third line, like I always do if I would have been aiming at that dark pocket right behind his shoulder. I think that arrow would have hit at least high lungs, and that buck wouldn't have went more than 100 yards. But unfortunately, that wasn't what happened. That's not how it's working out. So that's just the way that it is. But that buck's gonna survive, and maybe, just maybe, he'll come back tomorrow. I'm not betting on it, but like I said, we'd be dumb if we didn't try it. Dang it. There was a lesson learned from this hunt, and you know, it's simple. I feel like we all know it, but sometimes you learn the simplest lessons from your biggest mistakes. But this deer came in 54 yards, and I was beyond confident at shooting him at that distance. In fact, the shot felt amazing. It felt perfect. But what I did was, instead of picking a spot, I drew back and split my 50-60 yard pin. My 50 was at the top of his back. My 60 was at the bottom of his belly. And I wasn't aiming at that spot right behind his shoulder. I didn't pick a spot. I just aimed lungs. And I focused on executing, and I shot, and the shot broke, and it felt perfect. But it just hit high, and that's quite frankly because I was just looking lungs in general. I wasn't picking a spot. After looking back at the footage, it was clear, you know, there was kind of a nice dark spot right behind his elbow, and I should have been aiming at that the whole time, but I wasn't, and I didn't, and cost me that deer. But what it did do was teach me a valuable lesson, and that's carried through the rest of this season by far, and it's definitely helped me be successful and fill a lot of tags after the fact.
It was still such a cool hunt, though. We've hunted it on the ground in cedars, and built like a little makeshift blind, but I mean, it's we didn't get very much rainfall this year, and the beans were kind of scarce, so it felt like we were more out in the open. It worked perfectly, but I've never hunted like that, so that was cool.
I think a good value from that lesson you learned, Josh, is that you're able to share that with other hunters. That you really have to shoot at a spot. You can't shoot at a zone. It never works. I have a problem with that. I have my whole hunting career. The fact that you can share that with other hunters is really amazing.
Well, I think it's not something that necessarily most people don't know. I think most people know you need to pick a spot. I mean, aiming at a target, aiming at a 3D target or a deer, I mean, it's all the same. You got to pick a spot, but there's a difference between knowing it and actually doing it. We went back to hunt him several other times, but he never did come back, and unfortunately the beans turned and the food sources changed, their patterns changed, and they were basically on the neighbors, and we couldn't hunt over there. So hunting that buck for this season was kind of done with. September was a very busy month for me, just traveling a lot with work, and of course had to take a week of vacation to go hunt elk in the mountains of Colorado. But unfortunately, Rachel and I, we didn't have a chance to make it out hunting again until mid to late October.
Jeez, yeah, it was a long stretch there.
This is Josh and I's first sit in a tree stand this year on a property that we don't have any cameras on, and so we have no idea what's on here. But there's a field with standing corn, and so there might be a giant buck in there that's gonna come right through here and give me a perfect 15-20 yard shot, but we'll see. There's a cold front coming in. I think the high today is like, what, 68? 60, yeah, 58, 60. And so, hoping to get a buck down by kickoff, which is in 30 minutes.
Who's kicking off?
The Huskers. Go Bigger. That made my hunt.
When November came, bucks started showing up on our trail cameras and on our favorite hunting property in particular. November 5th through the 7th has a really good track record for activity, and we knew if we could get in the woods during those days, we were bound to get an opportunity.
Are you ready?
Yeah. It's Friday, November 4th, and Josh and I got off work a little early, and we are going for a sit. This is my rat stash.
So November 6th came, and it was the 2-year anniversary from when Rachel had shot her first buck ever. We always enjoy spending time together out in the woods hunting together, but we really never even dreamed what possibly happened next.
be a good set. It's gonna be a good set.
Yeah, it is. Oh, we forgot to tell the backstory. So 2 years ago today, on this same property, I shot my first buck. Not far from where we're going tonight, so. Oh, it's so hard for me to memorize those.
As soon as Josh and I climbed up in the stand, we were covered up in deer. It was clear there was a hot doe in the area, and we were just praying that that big 10 would show up, and pretty soon we see him down in the bottom.
Look at that hard. Yeah.
He's a long ways away yet.
This is gonna be crazy in like 1 minute here. He's like kind of following the ridge over, but she ran up. But there's 2 of them. I can't see where the other one is. There he goes. Come this way. Oh, now he's chasing her. Now he's going for her. Oh, she's running the other way. Oh. I see one coming down the ridge this way. Hold on. It's moving like it's a bug. Hold on. It's gonna pop out any second here. Oh my god. I'm just stressed out. Where'd it go? Do you hear that? Oh my god, he's
You got him. Watch him, watch him. Just watch him. Watch him. Keep your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on him. Can you see him?
He's slowing down, but I don't know. I lost him. Can't see him. That was far back. That was like liver guts for sure. For sure. Oh my gosh.
I think you hit the liver, but I'm not sure.
I don't. That was far back. That was back. That was not good. That was not good, Joe.
It's okay. It's okay.
Was it high?
No, I think you centered him.
But it was far back.
I think you got liver. Hopefully he beds down over there. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him, babe.
Dude, what just happened? I was scared.
You got him.
I didn't get him though.
You got
He's
him.
not dead.
You hit him a little far back, but he's gonna die for sure.
That was far back.
Did your arrow go through him?
I don't know, do you see it? Yeah, I see it laying there.
You see it?
Yeah. I can't hold my... I can't hold it safe. Do you see it? It's laying there. It looks like a through shot. Look what you're putting on this.
I think it went through. I saw that. I saw
I see
that.
it laying right there. See?
Oh, yep. It's soaked in blood.
That was so scary because I was thinking like, okay, 28 through the gate. He's in front of the gate. It's got to be like 25.
I think you hit him centered.
26. So yeah, but it was back. That's my fault. That's my fault.
It's okay. It's okay. You tried to get him to stop, and then I tried to get him to stop, and he took a step when you shot.
I know. But I was like,
I know. You were committed. Yep. You did good, baby. He's gonna die for sure. We're gonna find him.
I think he needs another shot.
He's gonna die.
What just happened, dude? The same day that I killed my other
2 years to the day.
dude.
I think I'm shaking more than you are. You got him.
I'm stressed. I don't think I got him until I put my hands on him.
He's dead though. We're gonna
He's
get him.
not dead yet.
Don't worry, I got tomorrow. I'll find him.
I don't have tomorrow.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him, okay? It happens.
Today. I'm not gonna be asleep all night.
If you hit him, we'll check the blood. If you hit him in the liver, we'll go tonight. But we're gonna give him a couple hours at least. Should we go down and look at the arrow, or do you want to sit for a little bit?
I want to look at the arrow.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm stressed out.
It's okay.
We wanted to get down right away to check Rachel's arrow just to see what we thought that she hit. We looked over the footage several times and we weren't sure if she hit in the guts or if it was pure liver. But the last thing that we wanted to do was end up bumping deer and end up bumping her buck out of its first bed. So we decided to stay put, and it's a good thing we did.
Yeah, we're covered up in does.
So Rachel didn't have a second buck tag purchased. And as we sat in the stand, I had told her, I was like, if that Big 10 comes back, you better hand me your bow because I'm going to be taking a shot at him. I shoot her bow pretty often. And although it's quite a bit smaller, it doesn't fit me super well, 26 inches and 43 pounds. I know I can hit on with it. So I was pretty confident if that buck came in and offered me a perfect 20-yard shot, I was more than capable of making it perfect. So we sat there and it probably wasn't even an hour. And once you know it, the doe started coming up the ridge and that Big 10 was right behind her.
I bet that buck follows. You should trade me. I bet that buck follows them.
I think that other buck's with those other does.
Why would they? I mean, one, we need to block that off more clearly. Two, why would they bust through there if there's not a buck following them?
Our wind is blowing right at them.
So why would they run toward our way?
No, they ran back the way they came because they know it's safe.
I see them right there.
There he is, at the bottom.
Gosh, he's freaking nice. Baby's so nice. I bet they come right through him. Don't my bow.
Give me your bow. Slow, slow, slow. You have it? Yeah. You want me to shoot him, man? Do you want me to shoot him? I won't shoot him unless he comes real close.
He's at 33 right there.
As he was coming in, I told myself I was only going to shoot if he offered me a perfect shot. I wanted him 25 yards or closer, and I was not going to grunt to stop him. If he was walking too fast through, then that's the way it was. Just didn't want to rush it and definitely didn't want to wound him, especially using Rachel's bow.
immeasurable. With your bow.
I know.
With your bow.
Look at you. Did you see him like lines arrows?
Yes. Yes.
Look at this. We got one arrow here. And the other one right there.
Oh my gosh. That did not just happen. Oh my God.
Proud of you. Good shot.
Thank you. Oh my God. Can you believe that just happened?
Look at our 2 arrows. He went up to my arrow and licked. Like smelled it and licked it.
What's that?
He went up to mine
Yeah.
and like, what the?
I wasn't gonna shoot him unless he gave me a perfect shot.
And it was
It was perfect. It was perfect. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Rachel shot that big 4x4. Hit it a little bit further back. We were gonna get down and look at the arrow, but we were covered up in deer. So I was like, let's just stay here. Let's just stay put. And we saw this 5x5 pushing all these does around. I was hoping he would come up and give Rachel a good shot. And after Rachel had shot hers, she only has 1 tag. At the moment, she can get another one, but she only has 1. And I still have both my Nebraska buck tags left. And I told her if that buck comes through, hand me your bow. And I know I can shoot it well. And when that buck was coming up, that doe came through. And I was hesitating, like, should I shoot him, should I not shoot him? And he started coming towards, and I said, okay, if he gives me a perfect 20-yard or closer shot, I'm gonna take it. And he walked right through. And I didn't even draw back until he gave me a perfect shot.
And he stood there forever.
And he stood there forever. And I picked a spot. And I slowly pulled with her resistance release and drilled him. And it zipped right through him. And he's definitely down. And we got 2 bucks. 2 dead bucks. 1 for sure. We're gonna get Rachel's. We're gonna give him some time. Oh my gosh, what an unbelievable evening in the
I'm
woods.
shaking.
Are you kidding me?
I can hardly hold your camera.
Are you kidding me? I shot a turkey with your bow. I shot a deer with your bow.
I know.
I would have never guessed.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Can we finally go look at the arrow?
Yeah, we could go look at the
I'm
arrows.
dying.
Let's go look at the arrows. Do you know how unreal it is that just happened?
Yeah, I do. Because we have 3 shooter bucks on this property. And we just shot 2 of them the same night. And I've been trying to shoot another deer for 2 years now, to the day. And we just shot 2 together in the same stand.
Unreal. Let's go look at the arrows.
Okay. That looks like liver. I don't know. It smells like blood, deer blood.
We determined that I hit liver and maybe offside lung.
I looked at the picture they had taken of Rachel's arrow, and I immediately thought to myself, that deer's dead. I mean, it's dead. But Josh was very cautious, did not want to bump the deer. We waited.
Ended up actually catching the offside lung. I wouldn't have guessed it, but it was bordering away just hard enough where when she shot it, it did hit liver, but it went through the diaphragm and did catch that offside lung. So he was probably dead a lot sooner than we thought, but it's definitely better to be safe than sorry. Looks like lung blood there. Let's go over to where he stopped and see if we can find blood there. Good thing we brought our blood tracker Dan with us.
Master blood tracker.
Better than a bloodhound. You see him down already?
Oh my God. Damn, this is why we brought you. Oh my, they did get him.
Oh wow, the coyotes already got onto him.
I told you they were out.
Wow. He didn't go anywhere. Look, they already got some of his front too. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
It's a good 10. Huh, that's crazy.
I told you.
Maybe we shouldn't have waited as long, huh?
We can, yeah, me too. We can still get some good meat off of him.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Well, don't be afraid to trim a little back. You're not enough to get through winter.
Yeah. That's a awesome, Josh.
That's a good buck.
That's awesome. He's so cool.
Nice, heavy.
Jeez. Yeah, we didn't even hear him fall over. Look, he must have fell right there.
I know.
Well,
And they dragged him, you think?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Birds.
On him quick. Well, hopefully they didn't bump yours.
I bet you they did. I bet you they did.
I'm hoping mine was a distraction.
Okay, so which way did Rachel's go from this one?
Way
I
around.
went way down here.
I asked Josh after we found his, where'd you last see Rachel's? And he says, well, it ran across that ridge up there and it came up kind of right here. So we started down along the ridge, shining down in the bottom, and you could see Josh with his flashlight, like, what came up here, and he about jumped. He almost tripped over it here, and it was right there.
There he is.
I knew they'd be close.
Yours, coyotes didn't get yours.
Oh my gosh.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch didn't go anywhere either.
Pull him up. Don't get poked.
I know.
Stiff, isn't he?
Yeah.
He probably died a long time ago.
You probably did.
We probably waited too long, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry. We didn't want to.
We could be sleeping right now.
Oh my gosh.
Are you happy we got him?
Thanks, buddy. Oh my gosh.
That was quick. Made quick work of that. That's a beautiful buck, Rachel.
He is.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
We're not worried for nothing.
I love you.
I love you too. He's awesome.
He is awesome. I love how, like, I know people normally don't say this, but I love how, like, spindly he is, honestly.
Yeah.
He's a fighter, too.
Just a perfect 8. Broken brow, but just an awesome buck.
It's a good deer.
Oh my gosh.
The other one can't be 60, 70 yards away, can it?
No, I don't think so.
I love him.
He's perfect.
Look how pretty. Remember how I was talking, like, how pretty his coat is?
Yeah.
Like, look at that. Do you think he died, like, right as yours died?
I think he died before Josh shot the one he shot. That's what I think.
Probably did. Probably did, honestly.
Good miss.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 bucks down.
What a day.
Thanks for coming.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for the help, Dad.
Oh my
Glad to be
gosh.
here.
People, this is wild.
All right, Rachel, you got to drag him up to the other one.
All right, grab my bow. Been working out. Oh, the leg.
We got about 70 more times.
I'm so spoiled. What do you think?
That's a dandy, Rachel. That's awesome.
I'm happy with him.
The exit wasn't too bad. Definite liver, though.
Yeah, definitely liver.
I'm glad the coyotes didn't get yours.
Me too. I'm sorry they got yours. That's kind of my fault.
No, that's okay. I didn't think they'd get to him that fast, but they did.
You all right, Dan?
You said you were going to start working out.
Are you okay?
That was going to be tomorrow.
Here, give him a
Well,
break.
Rachel and I, we gave these bucks, 4 hours before we went looking for them. And maybe that was a little bit too long. Mine, we knew it was going to be dead for sure, but Rachel's we knew was a pure liver shot. We did not want to bump it out of its bed, so we gave it some time, came back out here, followed mine, didn't even follow the blood trail. Literally, my dad found it after about 5 minutes of walking, not 100 yards from where I shot it, and we kind of continued down the hill to where we last saw Rachel's, and hers was laying right down there. Same deal. Took us maybe 10 minutes to find both of them. Just unbelievable. And it's crazy because we've got basically 3 what we call shooter bucks on this particular farm, and these are 2 of the 3. And what's really crazy is it's been 3 years since I've shot a whitetail out of a tree stand, and it's been 2 years to the day.
To the day.
Since Rachel shot her last buck. So for us to both fill our tags on 2 nice whitetail bucks is awesome. And I just think it's unreal that the way it worked out with Rachel shooting hers and then us staying in the stand and her giving me her bow at 40 pounds and a 26-inch draw length doesn't even fit me close, and making a perfect shot on this big buck to fill 2 tags out of the same stand on the same evening in the same hunt. So we're truly blessed, very, very lucky. We're very thankful for a crazy opportunity and something that I'll definitely never forget.
Me either. It's so fun.
Thanks for letting me be a part of it with you.
Thanks for taking me.
Although we enjoy all the time we spend together in the outdoors, this was pretty incredibly special. We never imagined to be standing over 2 amazing bucks like that, and we were just so incredibly blessed to be doing so. I mean, this is our biggest passion in life right here. At least, I guess I can't speak for you guys, but it is for me. And to be able to share it with my dad and Rachel was just incredible. Couldn't ask for more than that. It wouldn't make a difference if both the bucks were 200 inches plus. It doesn't matter. Getting to share that experience with you and then having you come along for the track job, it just meant the world to me.
But I am so blessed to be part of that whole piece of thing that had just happened. You and Rachel are just amazing hunters, amazing archers. I'm just glad to be part of it.